struggling to get and stay motivated? In this video, we're going to be sharing with you 4 reasons why you may be struggling to get and stay motivated and how to overcome them. Hi guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Yasmin and I'm Nadia. If you haven't subscribed yet, be sure to hit the subscribe button below and the bell so you're notified every time we upload a new video on how to transform your life from stressed and unfulfilled to joyful and balanced. So we used to wonder why there were times in our lives where we couldn't get and stay motivated even though we truly desired our goals and dreams. And we found that there were certain beliefs and habits that were stopping us from feeling motivated and pursuing those goals. And we want to share them with you today so that you can also overcome that feeling of lack of motivation. So the first reason is that you are relying solely on motivation. If you are struggling to stay in a consistent state of motivation, it's because it's not actually common or normal to feel motivated all of the time. Motivation is very much like an emotion. It's the emotion of feeling driven and excited about a specific goal. And just like any other emotions, sadness, frustration or anger, these emotions come and go. We can't expect ourselves to feel happy every day without moments of frustration or tiredness or sadness. So why do we expect ourselves to feel motivated every day? What we really need to do is build the habit of taking action anyway, even on those days where we don't feel motivated. Instead of having a goal to stay motivated, change it to improving your level of self-discipline. Scrap the idea that you always need to feel motivated to get to your goals. Of course, take advantage of those moments where you do feel super inspired and motivated and ride that wave so that you can get as much done as possible. But you need to decide that in those moments where you don't feel motivated, you're actually going to act like you do and do the things you would do if you actually felt motivated. So on your not so motivated days, ask yourself, what would I do if I felt really motivated right now? And then go and do those things without hesitation. Now, initially this will take some practice and it is a habit to build that self-discipline, but just keep on going until you build the self-discipline. So the second reason is that your goal isn't clear, powerful or authentic enough to make you push through. It's hard to be motivated about a goal or destination that is unclear or uninspiring. Before you start trying to motivate yourself or push yourself towards trying to achieve something, ask yourself these questions. How enticing and compelling is my goal? Am I truly connected to the outcome? Does the goal really inspire me? What will it feel like once it's accomplished? In other words, do you really want it? Your why or the reasons for wanting to push through and motivate yourself have to be exciting and interesting enough for you to take action. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult for you to stay motivated or cultivate that self-discipline to keep you pushing forward towards what you're trying to achieve. You need to make sure that your goal is aligned to you, your values, and what you truly want. Otherwise, motivation to take action is going to be a constant struggle along the way. When something is authentically what you want and aligned to you and your values, it's easy to find the reasons to push through even when the motivation starts to fade away. If you are unsure whether it is what you truly want or you can't see the final outcome clear enough, then visualize having achieved it. Visualization is one of the most powerful tools in cultivating belief in your goal and therefore making you push forward to take action. So use visualization to motivate yourself to take the action required. The third reason you may be struggling to get or stay motivated is that your limiting beliefs are holding you back. So if you are struggling with self-discipline or taking action, whether you're feeling motivated or not, it may be that you're self-sabotaging because of your limiting beliefs. If you have a belief, whether it's conscious or subconscious, that you are not worthy of this goal that you are pursuing, then you will end up self-sabotaging because you don't feel that you deserve or are good enough for this particular goal. You may tell yourself that you're too tired or unmotivated to take action towards this goal, but you have to explore whether there is a deeper belief that's holding you back from taking that action. So it's important to know that sometimes these beliefs are actually subconscious, which means that you're not consciously aware of them, which means that sometimes when you are self-sabotaging, you don't even know that you're actually self-sabotaging. You may just excuse it with feeling unmotivated or uninspired. So what we would recommend is to do shadow work to explore the reasons why you may be struggling with self-discipline and why you're not taking action to progress towards your goals. Now, we do have a video all about shadows and shadow work, which is called What is Your Shadows and Shadow Work, which we'll link down below. But for the purposes of this video, we're going to give you some questions that you can ask yourself to start exploring whether you are self-sabotaging and start to uncover what may be going on in your subconscious mind. So ask yourself, do I believe I'm doing my best to get to my goals and desires? If not, what is holding me back? Do I feel worthy of my goals and desires? If not, What is stopping me from feeling worthy? What new beliefs would I need to create to support me towards my goals and desires? And if you are someone who wants to dive in a bit deeper with shadow work, we do have a free masterclass called Burnout to Balance, which will actually take you through a step-by-step process and give you some more questions to ask yourself to basically do some more inner work and self-analysis. So the fourth reason is you don't feel like you are making progress. So one of the biggest ways to lose motivation and enthusiasm for a goal is to think that you're putting in all this time and effort but not getting the results you want or expect. Maybe you're comparing your progress to someone else's progress who's way ahead of you, or maybe someone else has done what you're trying to achieve and seems to have done it much quicker than you have, so you think you're doing something wrong or you think you're failing. Comparing your progress to someone else's will kill your motivation every single time. It has no value, and it will either make you want to quit or it'll feel like a battle every time you have to take action. This is why we suggest only focusing on your own progress. To do this, you need to start tracking it. Find a way to track what you're doing and every bit of progress you make. It's very easy to forget all the little steps it's taken for you to get where you are if you haven't recorded or written them down somewhere. So start to record or track them somewhere, so every time you feel like you're behind, not moving forward, or like motivation is slipping away, you can look at what you've tracked and feel proud and inspired rather than defeated and unmotivated. So the last reason is that you're burnt out or need to recharge. If you find yourself for a while constantly pushing yourself to take action and get motivated with little to no progress and keep questioning whether to give up, even though you know you really want what you're aiming for, it's possible that you're burnt out, approaching burnout, or are in desperate need of a rest. Unfortunately, many of us measure when to rest by how much work we've done, rather than when our body and mind actually need to be switched off and recharge. It's very hard to push yourself to take action and build motivation when all your mind and body want is a rest. So if this is you, instead of beating yourself up about your lack of motivation or trying to push yourself harder, take a break and rest. Only once you've taken time to recover and rested will your motivation start to reappear, and then you can take all the action you want without all the resistance. Again, if this is you and you are really burnt out and you want to recover and find more balance in your life, then we really recommend clicking on the link below to watch our Burnout to Balance masterclass. That's it for today, guys. We hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, share, subscribe and comment, and until next time, thanks for watching. Bye.